All right, this is a booty-focused at-home workout circuit. All you're gonna need is just a pair of dumbbells. I'm using 5-pounders and 10-pounders, and then a chair or a bench or something you can put your feet up on at a later time. If you don't have any weights, that's okay, but I would recommend getting some or adding some form of resistance. And I forgot to add this in here because I was already warmed up, but you want to get warmed up before you start. Maybe do some air squats for a minute, some jumping jacks before you head into the back lunges. And I would just recommend following along and doing the workout with me. So to begin, we're just going in with some back lunges. Really want you to focus on squeezing your glutes here. This is a glutes focused at home workout with a little bit of abs. So squeezing the abs, squeezing your glutes. Moving on, as you can see, we are just doing some squats now. Focus on the heels, squeezing at the top. And then going into some hinges. I want you to focus on keeping the back flat and squeezing at the glutes, pulling up at your glutes, not using your back muscles or your arms. Moving along to these overhead hinges. These are just another way to target those glute muscles. And again with the back lunges. I like to do backwards lunges. They hit the glutes more than your front lunges. Your front lunges are going to be more of your quad, front of your leg focused. Moving on to some wide stance squats. And now we are going to get on the floor. And now just moving on to these glute bridges. We're going to be here for a moment. So what I want you to focus on is keeping your back flat. When you go down, try to keep it as flat to the surface as you can. It helps to really squeeze your abdominal muscles too. And then just adding that extension, abduction movement at the top for a wider range. And now moving on to single leg bridge. For more variation, you can try and put one leg up as you're doing the bridge. This does make it more challenging. And then just repeating those single leg bridge exercises on the opposite leg. Bringing it all together now. And now we're going to get on our knees and do some donkey kicks and kneeling glute extensions. And now we're holding at the top and pulsing. And now extending the leg. And now moving on to what I like to call around the world. So using one leg, crossing it over the other, but using the glute to pull the leg up and down. And now moving on to the other side, repeating those same exercises. And now extending the leg. into the around the worlds. And now pull it back into a nice stretch. And moving on to some more kneeling glute exercises. You want to hold your weights at the top. Really squeezing the glutes. Squeeze very, very, very hard. Okay, now moving back on the knees, we're gonna add in a little bit of abs. So first, using your right arm and left leg, extend both, squeeze at the top, and then pull it together and crunch. Switching now, using the left arm and right leg, extending and crunching. And don't forget the hold and squeeze at the end. And now we're moving on to some more ab work. Here we are doing some oblique twists. And now bring it down into some weighted sit-ups. Adding in some bicycles. And slow it down. And now for some reverse crunches. And we're going to end with a little bit more booty work. So grab that chair or bench and put your feet up. And now we're just going to do that same bridge, but doing an elevated bridge now. And again with the single leg elevated bridge. Opposite side, single leg elevated bridge. All together now and adding the abduction at the end. And now flipping over, pulling it back into child's pose as a rest and stretch. Following along with these hip abduction and glute stretches. Just make sure you are all warmed up and everything is feeling good. You want to get rid of any tightness and really stretch it all out. Feel free to repeat that workout circuit over and over if you have more time, but that was just for a short and sweet 10-minute workout. I highly recommend you moving your body at least 30 minutes a day, so I would repeat this circuit or go on a walk or something else to keep your body moving for that full 30 minutes.